the end of the last episode, we saw that the mysterious girl, Jenny, told Alex a spell to control the Godstone. Now, at the beginning of episode 35, we see Jenny and Alex defeating many beasts and cultivators using the Godstone and stealing their special treasures. After this, Jenny asks Alex, "Do you know anyone else who might have a treasure?" Hearing this, Alex takes her to Max, but as soon as Max sees Alex, he becomes furious and attacks him. Alex dodges all the attacks, and then Jenny secretly uses the Godstone to attack Max, defeating him and taking his treasure as well. Later, when Alex and Jenny are dividing the treasure, Jenny starts keeping some special treasures for herself. However, Alex doesn't agree because he knows those treasures contain unique bones and scales. Jenny argues, "If I hadn't taught you the spell, you wouldn't have been able to get these treasures." Alex replies, "If I didn't have the Godstone, what would you have been able to do?" Jenny then looks at the people from whom they had stolen the treasures. She distracts Alex and runs away with the special treasures. Seeing this, Alex is confused about why Jenny left the rest of the treasure with him. Then, he notices the people from whom they had stolen the treasures and understands everything. One of them angrily says, "How dare you steal our treasures? And now, you don't even have that girl to protect you." Hearing this, Alex attacks one of them, but the person defends himself with a shield. Seeing this, one of the beasts says, "We are all stronger than you, and you haven't even completed the transformation of spirit level. That's enough to defeat you." Understanding this, Alex attacks them again, but they dodge and counterattack together, making Alex slightly weak. At that moment, Max arrives. Seeing him, Alex says, "Boss, you're here! Quickly, teach them a lesson!" Hearing this, the group assumes Max is behind the treasure theft and attacks him. Meanwhile, Alex uses this distraction to meditate and summon his golden wings to escape. Max uses his dragon spirit to confuse the group and follows Alex, but fails to catch him. At the same time, the group notices a shining mountain and exclaims, "This is the Kunpeng nest." They wonder if Alex's actions triggered it to open. Elsewhere, we see David with his master. Suddenly, David attacks his master, trying to defeat him so he can open a special door as per their bet. But his master easily defends himself and says, "You should learn to live in harmony with nature and not harm anyone unnecessarily." You see, David replies, "It's true we shouldn't harm our surroundings, but I want to become as powerful as the elders." Saying this, he attacks his master again, but nothing happens. His master says, "I don't harm anything in the world, and as long as I don't harm others, no one can harm me either. That's how I achieve this state." Despite his master's words, David attacks again but fails once more. Finally, he says, "I understand your point and won't harm anyone from now on." But his intentions still don't seem pure. Meanwhile, Alex returns to the cave to train because he feels there are still people stronger than him. He spends a long time training, enhancing the power of his combined spirit and advancing his cultivation. After completing his training, Alex heads towards Kunpeng Mountain, feeling it calling him. He also wants to claim Kunpeng's treasure. On his way, he stops at a place where the same group of people confronts him, asking him to leave as they also want the treasure. But Alex refuses. Hearing this, Max attacks Alex repeatedly, but Alex, now stronger, fights back equally. Seeing this, Max uses his water technique to attack, but Alex dodges it effortlessly. Max tries to provoke Alex, who starts gathering his energy. At that moment, Ruby arrives and stops Alex, saying, "These people brought you here on purpose." Alex responds, "Why should I trust you?" Ruby says that, "Do you remember the last time we met?" The gate opened suddenly because of the treasure, even though it hadn't opened for 2 years. While Ruby is talking to Alex, Max attacks them both, but they manage to escape. Ruby then tells Alex, "Last time, while fighting, you accidentally opened a seal, and now you can open this portal. That's why these people are after you." Just then, Max attacks with his tornado technique. Alex tries to cut through the tornado but fails, so he absorbs its energy instead. He thanks Ruby for the information, summons his golden wings, and opens the portal, rushing toward it. Max and the group whose treasure was stolen also head towards the portal. At the same time, Ruby's companions arrive, and she tells them to quickly enter the portal. With this, the episode ends.